Assalamualaikum and a very good afternoon to you. So today we are going to learn about 1.3, okay, communicating in biology. So please stand by your textbook, okay, by your side. So the first method of communicating is tables. Okay, so you can refer to page 11. Okay, refer to table 1.2. So the function of table is to record and present data. And then it's also organize data systematically. So the method is, okay, on your left column, okay, refer to the table. On your left column is your manipulated variable. So I just make it short, MV. While on the right column is RV. So this is the correct way, okay, not the other way around. Okay, next is graph. So this is the second type. So graph is to show, okay, the keyword relationship, okay, between manipulated and responding variable. So there are three types of graph. Okay, we have line graph, which is the most common one in bio. Okay, we have bar chart and also histogram. Now let's look at the first type of graph, okay, which is a line graph. This is how to lah, okay, how to. So number one, the x-axis or the horizontal line, okay, that one is manipulated variable plus unit, okay, compulsory the unit. On the other hand, the y-axis or vertical line, okay, that one is your RV, responding variable plus, okay, unit, compulsory. And then next is you put a correct plotting, okay, you can just make it a dot or you can write x, okay, on the graph. And then, okay, your graph must contain title, meaning graph, responding variable versus manipulated variable. Okay, you just take from the axis, and then the scale must be uniform. And then the line for the graph, okay, is not stated there. Okay, the line for the graph should be a constant line, okay, a constant single line, okay, no double line. Oh, and one more thing, no ruler for graph. Okay, reason, okay, the graph for bio is totally different with chemistry and physics. Okay, we never use a ruler to draw a graph. Okay, the reason because, okay, bio is always related to living things. So living things meaning the changes are continuously happening. So there's no fixed growth or whatsoever. So since it's living thing, okay, so our graph is freehand, no ruler for bio. But okay, if you want to draw the graph, okay, using the flexible ruler, that one okay. Okay, cuma the graph, okay, the line must not have edges, no sharp edges. Okay, we just smooth, okay, curve line. Okay, now the second type of graph, okay, how to draw a bar chart. However, bar chart ni it's usually rare lah, okay, for us to use, okay, in Form 4 and Form 5. But you still have to know because you're going to further studies later in bio maybe, in university. Okay, so a bar chart is used to make comparisons between two or more items at a time. So as usual, okay, we must have x-axis and y-axis. So x-axis is our manipulated variable plus unit. Y-axis is a responding variable plus unit, so it's just the same. Okay, it also contains title. So this time we just mention RV, our responding variable, versus MV. Don't put graph, just like the line graph, no need. Okay, the title is absent. The title is there. Cuma you just straight away go to RV and MV. Okay, and then the width, okay, meaning your histogram ataupun your bar chart, the width must be uniform. If you use two squares, then every bar chart, okay, the width is 2 square. So okay, you can refer to figure 1.2 page 12. Okay, the last type of graph is a histogram. So again, x-axis and y-axis. For x-axis, ini depends lah. Okay, you just create something out of your data. So I just name it groups here plus unit. And then y-axis is frequency. So adalah ni, later you're gonna learn histogram in maths or at maths, something like that lah. Okay, so you will know more about histogram. However, okay, histogram just like bar chart, okay, we usually it's not usually used, okay, it's rarely used. The most common graph is line graph. yang tu selalu. I think 90% kot line graph. Okay. And then as usual must contain title. Okay, it has to have RV, okay, versus MV, and then the width. Okay, the width pun is uniform, or the scale must be uniform. Okay, refer to page 12 but figure 1.3. Okay, drawing. Drawing is the third way of communicating in bio. Okay, and then drawing is also common. Okay, just like line graph. So the function of drawing is actually to give an accurate representation of an observed specimen. Meaning the diagram, okay, should be simple, okay, but functional and informative. So in biological drawing, okay, label is a must. Okay, so there are two types of drawing. Okay, one is plan drawing. So plan drawing will show the outline of the structure, meaning the physical structure, while detailed drawing, okay, will show cells in the structure. Oh, sorry. Okay, don't mind the typo. Okay, don't mind the typo. Okay, next, the characteristic of a biological drawing. Okay, number one, it must have title, meaning once after you have finished drawing, so you must give a title to your drawing. And then state magnification factor. So yang ni kalau you ingat, if you still remember in form 1, form 2, okay, you have to write the magnification power. It's either 2x or 4x or 10x. So that one is must. Okay, and then large and accurate. Okay, so biological drawing must only use pencil, no pen for drawing. But for labeling, yes, you can use pen. But for me, okay, I advise you to use only pencil for both. Okay, easier to erase if you done a mistake. Tapi nowadays, okay lah, we have correction tape kan. It's up to you lah actually. So next is no shading. Okay, put away your artistry skill. Okay, we want only single line, no shading, no double line. Okay, and then okay, the next one is single, clean and continuous line. Okay, no ruler for living things. However, if you want to draw like laboratory apparatus, that one you can use ruler. Contoh, you want to draw what, beaker, so that one, okay, you are allowed to. But kalau you want to draw like plant cell, you know plant cell is like rectangle shape, right? So plant cell you cannot use ruler even though it's rectangle shape. Okay, you must freehand. Okay, use freehand. Okay, last one, okay, must label. Okay, so label, okay, the arrow. Now I want to talk about the arrow. Okay, the arrow must be single and straight line, okay, without arrowhead. So no need to put the arrowhead, just one straight line and then straight away your label. Okay, what does it for? Cell, cell wall, cell membrane, and so on. Okay, and then okay, no crossing, meaning okay, the line cannot cross each other. Okay, kalau so you have to adjust now, you have to really adjust your drawing so that they don't cross each other. So you can refer to page 1.4, page 13, figure 1.4. Okay, so now okay, we want to learn about the structure. Okay, how we want to observe the structure, and then how we want to give like position to the structure. So we have three types of structure. Okay, number one is plane structure, okay, section structure, and the third one is direction structure. So for plane structure, okay, plane is it means flat surface of shadow passing through the body. So you can refer to page 13 and 14. Okay, look at the human punya shape. So sagittal is the position between right and left. So you tengok the line, and then frontal is the front and rear, or the back, front and back. Okay, and then horizontal is upper part and lower part. So that's it. So if we mention sagittal, so you can imagine already, oh, it's right and left. Kalau frontal, then oh, it's front and rear. So you can understand. So yang ni you have to, nak tak nak, you have to remember. You must memorize. Okay, second type, section. Okay, this one is only long, two types. Okay, and then I think we are quietly this part is actually used for us. Okay, we're quite familiar with this. So we have two types, longitudinal section and also cross section. So longitudinal section is upper and lower but horizontally. Okay, keratan apa memanjang. Okay, in Malay is keratan memanjang. and then cross, okay, it's left and right. Okay, and the last one is direction. So direction ni sometimes it's different for plants, okay, it's different for animals, sometimes it's different for humans. So kita tengok keadaan lah, okay, based on the situation. So dorsal is upper part, okay, look at the fish. Dorsal upper part, ventral is lower part, okay, anterior is the front part, okay, the head of the fish, while posterior is at the back, okay, superior is above, inferior is below, and then lateral is the midline ataupun side to side. Okay, so this one you observe the human form, so the location. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so that's the end of our lesson for today. So for the exercise, okay, answer formative practice 1.3, okay, page 16 in buku nota. So we're going to discuss the answer in our next GM session. Okay, don't forget the index. Okay, the index is formative practice 1.3. Okay, thank you girls. Okay, have a nice day. Oh yeah, if anything, just PM me. Thank you.